Hi, I'm Joanne Carey. Welcome back to my channel. And today the High Council of Orion comes through. They bring forth an important message speaking to the continuing divide that we have within the human collective. They speak to how we can handle some of the challenging situations that we're finding ourselves in with family, friends, and community members where the opinions, the beliefs that we hold are very different. They speak to navigating the fear frequency and what not to do as the light worker, way shower, and leader of light, how it is so important for us to maintain our light. I hope you enjoy their message and find it beneficial in navigating these ongoing changing times. Greetings. This is the High Council of Orion, and today we come forth with a message for humanity. A time of great change is what you are in the midst of. And in this time of change, the polarities that you have lived within are becoming more pronounced. This has been ongoing for a number of years, and it is in many ways creating a divide within your communities. As some people have fallen more deeply into fear, as jobs have been lost, as family members have been lost, as things that you have known are no longer there or are shifting in ways that make you feel unsafe, the members of your humanity have taken different approaches and different paths. For most of you who listen to these words, you have chosen a path of light. You have chosen and have been awakened to the truth of your beingness. And in this, you have connected more deeply with your channel, with your higher self, your true self, and you have taken that beacon of light that you are, and you have been radiating it out in service to all. On the other hand, those people who have gone into a fear frequency have been moving into a different direction. For as many of you know, what you fear brings more fear to you. As you are embracing a frequency of fear, not consciously, but through the circumstances of your life, they have simply made you less safe, feeling less safe in your environment, in your life, in able to provide protection, safety, food, and other for your families. In this case, the fear is leading them to have different ideas about what is going on the planet. There has indeed been a strong control frequency on the earth for, we would suggest, thousands of years. We are very aware of the control mechanisms that have been utilized. For Orion itself has been through this in times past, and there are those of you who have come from Orion, who have been those bright lights, who have helped shift a consciousness and to release it from the fear structures that look to control and to keep you within the lower densities. There are indeed those beings, those people who are looking to keep the earth exactly the way it has been. However, we would suggest to you and we would say to you that the collective humanity is not choosing this. They have chosen differently, and you are on an up-leveling shift. This is causing a greater disturbance in your reality, for fear does not wish to be dissolved. Fear wishes to continue to be seen and experienced. Just like anything within its last breath of life will struggle to survive. This is what is happening now on your planet. As you ascend in consciousness, as you lift in frequency, those things that are of the denser nature that no longer resonate or are in accord with your frequency must be released. But nothing can be released until it is seen. And that is what is happening now. It has been happening for a number of years, and it is getting stronger. It is getting louder, and this is okay. Your role as the light worker, the way shower, the leader of light, is to maintain your presence and to not engage in the fear frequencies. When those of your family, your friends, your communities wish to draw you into conversations of fear, it is your role to hold your balanced center, to see them as oneness, to see them as beings of light as well. Every being is unique and having their own experience on the plane. None right or wrong, but each contributing to the collective experience. So as you continue to hold your light, as you allow the lifting energies within your own system, as you process those things that are coming up and revealing themselves to you to be released, allow them to go. Hold that light. Lift to that next frequency. In incremental steps, you are taking this lifting, you are lifting. And as you do this, this is again contributing to some of the discord that's happening on the planet. For your light and the light of all of those doing this similar work are making it brighter. The flashlight is turned up brighter. There are fewer places to hide in shadow. This is a great thing. But it is important to not take sides in these conversations. For as you engage in conversation of fear that is in control and manipulation, your energy frequency spirals downward. And this, dear ones, contributes to everything that you do not want to see on this earth. So how do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? In love, by seeing them in their essence, by seeing them as their soul selves, having an experience, and simply choosing not to engage in it. Choosing to, at this point in time, have your own opinions, your own beliefs, and allow them to have theirs at this time. If there is a situation that is harmful, then you may engage and interact in order to return safety to a situation. But to make yourself right is just engaging in a fear frequency where you think you must be right, where they feel they must be right, and you engage in a conflicting energy. This does not support the world that you are creating. Take a deep breath and know that the energies that are in 2024 are accelerating you. All of the work that you have done in these past years is allowing you to move forward more quickly with ease and joy. This does not mean that you will not see those things outpictured that you would not prefer. You may still have people who have different opinions, have different viewpoints, and who are promoting a fear or a control mentality. See them in love, see them overcoming that, and see yourself beaming the light that you are out into the world. Release the expectation that they must think the way you do, that they must act the way you wish them to. If you must, see them through the eyes of Source, through the eyes of love. For the Creator, for love cannot see anything but love in all of its creations. And so as you put yourself in that space where it may be too difficult for you to see them as an aspect of the Creator, as love, allow Source to be those eyes. See through those eyes, that lens if you prefer. See them in their higher self. Allow your energy to seed, to lift, to entrain to theirs to lift it. For the higher energy always lifts the lower. Only your choice to engage with the lower will bring your frequency down. The higher frequency is not lowered by the lower frequency. Only if you choose to engage, to handshake, to go into dance with fear, the lower frequencies go into a warring or a combative or a need to be right energy. Are you lowering your frequency? And then you are exactly playing into what fear is looking for. For you, engage in that fear activity, even though it is not your intention to do so. So it is important for you to take the high ground. It does not mean that you allow your boundaries to be crossed. It may mean that you may need to strengthen your boundaries. Choose what you consume. Choose who you are engaged with at that level. You may need to address those beliefs that you have that you must engage with your family members. You must engage with these people because I've always engaged with them. It is perhaps calling you to the next level to really make those decisions for yourself, to say, what is good for me right now? What is leading me forth on the path of joy? What is not doing that? What is leading me into fear? What is draining my energy? What is making me feel contracted? Only you can make new choices, and it is through making a series of new choices in every new moment that you shift a world. If you continue to choose the way it has always been, you will continue to get what you get, and fear will continue to expand and continue to be in its glory on this planet. That is not where you are going. But it takes you to be strong. It takes you to remain balanced and centered in your energy fields, in your light bodies. It takes you to make these choices over and over again, to not engage, but to be the light, to shine the light where darkness has taken over. When a room is lit by the light bulb, by the flashlight, shadows cannot exist. It must be seen by all in order for it to be cleared, and it is not frightening when the light is shone on it. Those things in the light may scurry, may try to hide, may fight and defend themselves. Your job is to be the light. Be the light and allow the energy that you are to do the work. Your frequencies are high, dear one. The humanity's energetic collective is lifting, and it is quite high also. That is why you are seeing the disturbances that you are. But you are here to make the change, to hold the balance, to be the light, to be the love, and to follow your passions, desires, and joy. Did you hear that? It is for you to be following those things that bring you joy, that light you up, that inspire you, that bring you a moment of peace and happiness and joy. And as you do those things, your energy frequency accelerates even further, making you an even brighter beacon of light for all. With that, we shall end this transmission. This has been the High Council of Orion. It has been a pleasure to connect. We send you blessings and high regard for the times that you are in. You are doing great. Blessings to you each. If you like that message from the High Council of Orion, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other messages just for you.